These are youngsters from Kabale performing the traditional Chichiga dance known as Echizino. When the Bachigas stand to dance, it is said that the ground beneath them begins to tremble. It's never an earthquake, but the strength and agility that embodies the traditional Chichiga dance. Kabale is a district in the western region of Uganda, sometimes nicknamed Kastone. As the local language Ruchiga, a Kabale is a small stone. It's a market town and a transport hub, as the main road from Kampala continues through the town to the border with Rwanda at Canoe, south of Kabale. The district is home to the highly endangered mountain gorillas in Bunyonyi National Park and some of the world's most endangered bird species. On this trip, I traveled throughout the night from Kampala and reached Kabale quite early in the morning. As soon as the town started getting active, I called my tour guide to pick me up, and using Africa's very own local motorcycle taxi called Boda Boda, we rode around Kabale streets before heading to Lake Bunyonyi. As you can see, the so cold, super cold here in Kabale.
Yeah, here, this place was like a water supply. Before the introduction of National Water and Sewerage Corporation, people use the cultural way of collecting water. First collect it here, then let it supply to Kabale town. But now we have other water tanks from National Water and Sewerage Corporation, whereby we pump water from Lake Bunyonyi and collect that water in Chiola, this side. Then we will see it when we reach there. Then that water has to supply all over Kabale town and Kabale district.
Lake Bunyonyi, meaning the place of little birds, is a magical, stunningly beautiful lake in Uganda. Unknown to many visitors since it's tucked away in the Gorilla Highlands. Lake Bunyonyi is famous for its 29 islands and is a scenically refreshing place that you should consider to put on your must-visit places in Uganda. It is the perfect place to relax and chill out for swimming, canoeing in dugout canoe, boating, island hopping, hiking, birding, nature walks, catching beautiful sunrise and sunsets, village and interactive cultural visits. My highlight on this trip was the breathtaking views of the famous Lake Bunyonyi. Best of all, unlike many lakes in East Africa, Lake Bunyonyi is bilharzia, croc and hippo free, and its crystal clear waters make it safer for you to swim. Though one should be cautious because it's the second deepest lake in Africa after Lake Tanganyika. It is home to the infamous Punishment Island, where unmarried pregnant girls were marooned and left to die. In this series of videos, I will be showing you the beauty of Lake Bunyonyi, some of the best hotels for accommodation, including one of my favorite places where you can play chess with such big pieces. I spent a couple of nights at the famous Ann Kansime's Backpackers. I will be sharing a full video with a review and tour of this place. So we've reached here at Lake Bunyonyi, the famous Lake Bunyonyi. All the way from where we came from, now we are here at Lake Bunyonyi. It's a very cold place. You can see I had to pull out my gloves because from that place, from Kabale town up to here, this place is a little bit warmer than Kabale town, but in Kabale I couldn't stay without my gloves, so they did a good job. You can see boats used for transportation from the shores up to the accommodation place where we're going, and I said I'm going to take you there, so this is where we are at. So we're going to take a canoe across the lake to Kasime Backpackers. So, inside the canoe. So this is what we call a canoe here in Kabale, and we are going to be going across a very short distance, but the experience is interesting. It's different from those other big boats that you see out there. This is awesome, courtesy of Canoe behind the camera. Okay. Yeah, dreams come true when we're in Lake Bunyonyi, deepest lake in Uganda. See what we're doing here. Economic activities here. If you want, you can come and chill on this lake and have your peace away from Kampala, away from the stress. And if you're out of Uganda, this is the best place you need to come and experience here in Uganda. I'm going to be showing you a lot more stuff, you know. Keep it locked on Mr. Msinguzi's channel and see you on the other side of it. So we're approaching Ann Kansime's Backpackers. I booked this via Airbnb. I'll be leaving the link in the description. Airbnb has an offer. If it is your first time to register and you use my link, you're going to be getting a discount of around $14. Go to the link in the description. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, and you'll be watching good content from Uganda. And soon we'll be taking you to the rest of East Africa and probably to the rest of the world. So keep it locked to Mr. Msinguzi's channel. This place is beautiful. This place is beautiful. Look at that. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. That's where we're going. So we've reached Ann Kansime's place, and I'm trying to get off the canoe. There's a science and a logic of how to get off the canoe. You just get off like an ordinary boat, because this lake is deep, so we want to make sure everything is balanced up well so we can get off the canoe. Am I ready to get off? Yeah. Okay, so getting off the canoe, balancing the boats. Wow. Welcome to Kansime Backpackers. This is Mr. Msinguzi right here. You see this beautiful lake? This is Uganda, the Pearl of Africa. This is believed to be the Garden of Eden. So if you've not come here, please come and join us. Come and have fun here in Uganda, in Kabale. Beautiful. Have you seen any of those canoes on other lakes? This one? Other lakes apart from this one here?
Yeah,
they use them?
Lake Metanda. They are in Rwanda, Lake Kivu, they are there.
What about in Uganda here?
Yeah, in Uganda, yeah. Only Lake Bunyonyi and Lake Mutanda.
Why do they only use those ones here?
Yeah, because here, you know, for us we have tropical vegetation, and here climate favors eucalyptus trees, the trees to grow up. These trees. So in other areas they don't have this kind of trees, and these trees are favorable for canoeing, for canoes, dug out to canoes. So we cut into logs and you have to dig it, make it like this, dig it out, just to make it dug out canoe. Okay, so because of the nature of trees that you have, it's easier for you to make canoes than making these other bigger boats. Yes. Then in other lakes they have such a small canoes, but made of timbers like these ones. Okay. Because you can go anywhere, you buy timbers, and you get someone, an engineer who is professional on building these motorboats, and you can shape put two together. But this one they use only one single tree. Just one single tree. You cut it into logs, then you have to dig it out to make a dugout canoe. Okay. Yeah. So it means you can make like two canoes out of one long tree. Yes, out of one. When it's long and have a good size. So the first log, the bottom one, you can get a canoe takes people like 4, 5, 7. Then the second one, the second log, 4, 2, 3 like that.
What is the maximum canoe you've seen here that with taking the maximum number of people?
Yeah. When I was still young, I grew up, because of lumbering. It's just reducing the number of big trees. But during last years, like 10 years ago, you used to find a big tree which you can get a canoe that can accommodate 10, 11 people. But now because of lumbering, it's rare to get a big tree that where you can get that canoe. Yeah.
Okay, are there activities, like economic activities or sporting activities that happen on this lake?
Yeah, the only economic activity at this lake is fishing and transportation.
Okay, you don't have games like where people compete on those canoes, like on the board?
Yes. Sometimes we have like some organizations, like most especially MTN and Airtel, they used to bring here those competitions, so people can do canoeing competitions.
Okay.
Then also we get some prizes, and some people can gain some good things from those competitions.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see the water flowing. Does it have inlets and outlets, or doesn't flow in and out?
Yeah, that's a very good question. This lake is a lava dam lake. So before the formation of Lake Bunyonyi, on all this part, you see it was a swamp.
Yeah.
And that swamp, there was only one river flowing from Rwanda, flow through this swamp to the outlet going to Gindi side. When you are going to Kisoro and Congo, you cross that bridge of the outlet. So during the volcanicity, the lavas covered that outlet, then the water filled. It blocked the water, and the water flowed back and filled the swamp.
Okay.
Then Lake Bunyonyi was formed. So then later, water can break and find its way out. Yes. So it also open it again and make its outlet to going to this side of Gindi where the gorillas are, and it flows from Rwanda. So this lake is not salty. It has inlets and outlets. Yeah.
It's also read that it's the only lake that doesn't have hippopotamus, doesn't have crocodiles, and bilharzia.
Sure.
Why is it so?
Yeah, this lake is very deep, and crocodiles and hippos, they survive in shallow water. And also bilharzia is in waters or lakes which have snails. We don't have snails in this lake. So, and this lake is fresh. You can drink water because this water always flows. So water which always have like diseases, that's water which doesn't have stagnant. It doesn't have inlet and outlet. It's water which is always stagnant.
So this one flows, so it's clean water.
Yeah, it's clean.
Okay.